It started with static. Not the normal hiss you hear when a station fades in and out, but a thick, heavy static, like the air itself was breaking apart. I was in my kitchen at 2:17 a.m., unable to sleep, staring at the old radio on the counter. I don't even remember turning it on. 1 second it was silent, the next second it was alive. Then a voice came through. Calm, neutral, professional. Good morning. Here are tomorrow's headlines. I laughed under my breath. Some late-night show. Some prank broadcast. Some weird podcast signal crossing frequencies. That's what I told myself. The voice continued. Train derailment in Westbridge at 8:42 a.m. causes mass evacuation. No casualties reported. Westbridge. My stomach tightened. My brother lives in Westbridge. He takes the 8:15 train every morning. I told myself it was coincidence. Cities have accidents. Radios glitch. Minds make patterns where there are none. Then the voice said another headline. City Council corruption scandal breaks at noon. Mayor's resignation confirmed by 12:47 p.m. Then another. Unidentified body discovered in River Park at 6:20 p.m. Authorities withhold identity pending family notification. The radio clicked off. Silence. Just like that. I stood there for a long time, staring at the radio like it was an animal that might wake up again. In the morning, I didn't tell anyone. I went to work. I tried to forget it. I tried to laugh at myself. At 8:43 a.m., my phone buzzed. Breaking news notification. Train derailment in Westbridge. 8:42 a.m. No casualties reported. My hands started shaking. I refreshed the page. Same headline. Same time. Same location. At noon, every news site exploded with corruption stories about the mayor. By 12:47 p.m., his resignation was confirmed. I couldn't breathe. This wasn't coincidence. This wasn't random. This was real. That night, I sat in my kitchen again, staring at the radio. 2:17 a.m. passed. Nothing happened. 2:18. Static. The voice returned. Good morning. Here are tomorrow's headlines. My heart was pounding so hard I thought I might pass out. Severe storm warning issued for the Eastern District. Flooding expected by 4 p.m. Okay. Predictable. Weather forecasts exist. Then, local apartment fire at 11:36 a.m. 3 residents hospitalized. My apartment building number was mentioned. My exact building. My exact block. I whispered, no, no, no. Then the last headline. A man named Daniel R. dies at 9:12 p.m. after a sudden cardiac event. No prior medical history. Daniel R. That's my name. The radio shut off. I didn't sleep. The next morning, I called in sick. I unplugged every appliance. I disconnected the radio. I locked my door. I didn't leave the apartment. At 11:36 a.m., sirens screamed outside. Fire trucks. My building. 3rd floor. 3 people taken out on stretchers. Not my floor. Not my apartment. But it happened. At 3:58 p.m., rain started. At 4:02 p.m., flood warnings hit every phone in the city. The news was playing my life in fast forward. I tried to change it. At 8:30 p.m., I called my sister. Told her everything. She thought I was having a breakdown. Told me to calm down. Told me to sleep. At 8:50 p.m., I called an ambulance myself. I told them I felt chest pain. They took me to the hospital. Monitors. Tests. EKG. Blood work. Nothing wrong. The doctor said, you're healthy. Perfectly fine. Probably anxiety. 9:05 p.m. I was lying in a hospital bed. Heartbeat steady. Breathing normal. I smiled for the first time in 2 days. I beat it. 9:11 p.m. The lights flickered. Just once. The heart monitor beeped faster. Not an alarm. Just faster. The nurse looked at the screen. Then at me. Then back at the screen. Her face changed. Sir, she said. Are you feeling okay? My chest tightened. Not pain. Pressure. Like something heavy sitting on my lungs. I tried to speak. Nothing came out. The monitor started screaming. 9:12 p.m. The last thing I saw was the nurse reaching for the emergency button. The last thing I heard, static. Not from the room. Not from the machines. But in my head. A calm, neutral voice. Good evening. Here are tomorrow's headlines. And I realized the radio was never predicting the future. It was reporting it. Because tomorrow had already happened.